Hey YouTube, welcome back. So I hope you're all enjoying the holidays no matter what or where you're celebrating, and just managing to relax for a few days with family or friends. And even if you're on your own, if you're isolating or working or something, I hope the next few minutes will provide you with some entertainment. Now it seems we are still digesting the latest content update that saw a bunch of new features added to New Horizons, whether you think about Brewster being added to the game and finally being able to drink a coffee, or Captain's boat tours and discovering gyroids. And that's not even including the Happy Home Paradise expansion, that is essentially a new game within itself. With all of this in mind, especially for those playing in real time, we are still discovering new content and stumbling upon changes the devs have made to certain features. Now, one popular feature that debuted in New Horizons, being the first for the franchise, was fruit power or fruit strength that gave a purpose to the things we ate. This fruit power of course allows us to smash rocks and dig up entire trees to quickly discard them or move them somewhere else. As a whole, this feature seemed a bit gimmicky at the start, I will admit, but it certainly has its benefits now for those who work on their islands regularly or like to terraform a lot and need to clear space. Now, even from the start of the game, we had the likes of native and foreign fruits that were edible, as well as the likes of turnips, mushrooms and cupcakes, all of which increased our strength. Over the course of the last year or so, even more edible items were added, such as lollipops and pumpkins. Then the 2.0 update came along, blowing all of our minds, and added a farming and cooking mechanic, giving players the ability to grow, harvest and eat even more food items, giving us even more ways to obtain extra strength. Anyway, with a heavy focus on food items in the latest content update, whether you harvest some crops and eat them or use them as ingredients to cook a dish, it seems the update also adjusted some of the existing items in the game and basically made them edible. In total, around 17 items were updated, including the Berliner, the birthday cake, the bunny day candy and chocolate heart, the festival zongzi, the kettle pea snack, mum's homemade cake and the moon cakes, the New Year's noodles, which we'll be eating very soon, the Olivier salad, pom pom pudding and song pyong, the surichui tiok, the 12 grape dish, the wedding cake, your log, and finally the pie. All very awesome looking items. Most of these items were added in previous updates as seasonal exclusives and would of course become available again during the next year or so, but they were all previously furnished items that, although could be placed anywhere, couldn't be eaten. Now, thanks to the latest content update, these items are now edible and can be consumed to give us that very useful fruit strength, or food strength I guess it should be called now. Now, along with these changes, we also saw some changes to their icons when placed in our pockets to let us know whether or not they're edible. Icons for edible dishes now have a silver serving dish or cover, depending on what you call it in your region, and drinks that can be consumed have a glass and a straw icon. If the item has a dish icon, it will give you 5 energy points. If the item has a drinks icon, it gives you 2 energy points, and everything else retains its original icon and only gives you 1, with the exception of turnips, which can of course give you 10 unless I'm missing one. So very interesting to see this mechanic expanded upon even this late into the game, and it's nice to know Nintendo are thinking back to what has been added in previous updates to see if anything needs changing. But what do you think about edible items in general? Do you even use fruit power, or do you prefer cooking for decoration? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, thank you so much to all the patrons and channel members for supporting this content, and until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.